Hi, my name is Max, and I have 39 days into my exam. Alright, let's get right back into this problem. So, Tom borrows 100 at an annual effective interest rate of 4% and agrees to repay with 30 annual installments. The amount of each payment in the last 20 years is set twice that in the first 10 years. Alright, before I go to the next part, let's just figure out what we have going on. So let's write a time diagram. So we have initial borrowing. Tom borrows $100 at time 1, or time 0, sorry. And then the last sentence, it says the amount of each payment in the last 20 years is set at twice that in the first 10 years. So we write down that the payments are just y, right? So we have time 1, time 10, time 11, time 30. Since they're twice that in the last 20 years, we can write this as 2y. 2y. That is a y, sorry. There we go, 2y. And with that, we can kind of create, to figure out the amount for each payment. So let's just write this down. So we have 100 equals, we have y times 2 a angle 30, 30 minus a angle 10, right? Since there's two y's, kind of subtract the 10 from the 30. And let's do this in our TVM. Alright, so remember to do second clear time value, clear work. So we have initial present value of 100. We have interest rate of 4%. Yep, 4% I over y. Payment, that's what we want to do. We have n is equal to 30. Compute payment, which this should be, payment. This is why I messed up the law. I'm messing up again, that's why I'm doing this video. Payment is at -1, because I forgot how to do time value TVM stuff. All the practice problems I have, I always mess up on this. So make sure you know how to do this as well. So we have n is equal to 30, I over y equals 4%. Payment is a -1. Then we're able to compute the present value, because the present value is not 100. So the present value of this one is we have y times 2 times 17.29 minus, and if we do the same thing, just change the n from 30 to 10, we'll get a 8.111109, all equals to 100, right? And then we kind of switch this around. If you do our math, save some time. I get an answer of y is equal to 3.774. Okay, now the second portion of the problem. We have, at the end of 10 years, Tom has the option to pay the entire loan of final payment of X, in addition to the regular payment. This will yield the lender an annual effective interest rate of 4.5% over the 10-year period. So there's many different ways you can approach this problem. I did the long and messy way, but after reviewing the manual, you can kind of just approach this as a normal bond. So you can use, once again, the TVM. Use the TVM. So we have the present value, right? So now, okay, so I guess what perspective are we looking at from? Are we looking at from the borrower or the investor? If we're looking at it from the investor's point of view, we have a present value of a -100 because we originally give the 100 at time 0 to Tom. And then we get back what we just computed, payments of 3.774. 3.774. Apologize for my bad handwriting. Here we go. N is 10. I over y is 4.5%. That's given to us in the problem. Same thing with n. And then you compute the future value. Compute future value in the TVM, which will give us 108.92 as our final answer. So this one, I don't know why I had such bad problems with it. I think I just needed to take a step back and realize what it's asking and just do the simpler versions first. Use the calculator for what it's used for. Let it help me rather than doing a bunch of basic math by myself and making problems. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next problem.